Hey, how are you? Visionary entrepreneurs and life changers, how are you? It's Thursday again. Every Thursday, I've been hosting a previous, the season we called Inspiration and Implementation Time Live with Spring. And well, everything has a season, right? Our life has different seasons. Outside the weather has different seasons, and now we're getting from the winter into spring season, and our life as well. Everything just evolves and also naturally grow into a different seasons. So for our same show, every Thursday, now I've been hosting over 66 episodes of inspiration and implementation time live with Spring. And I think that's a great already great steps. I've already built up some foundations. I built up, but now I want to lead us into a new season. And this season, I want to call it abundant thought leadership. So like previously, if you just read the inspiration and implementation time, right, it's more for our entrepreneurs. I call our abundant entrepreneurs. On my Facebook, I have a group called Abundant Entrepreneurs. We have over 1,300 of entrepreneurs who are really working on their passions and called by their purpose and to serve other people, transform more lives. And now this season, I really want, both my life and also for your life as well. I want to get us to a higher vision, have a bigger dream, more big dream and like a bold goals, and also focus on more thought leadership that you are called to stand out. So this season, from today now, I want to celebrate of this new season of our theme show, of our Thursday theme, and it's called Abundant Thought Leadership. So if you are called to be a leader, you are welcome here. Not just to be abundant entrepreneurs, not just to create a great life and a business for ourselves, and not just like serve moderate other people and just like hold our dreams, hold our targets just to be realistic. But now I want to call you to really step up for bigger call, for bigger dream and bigger vision, to be the abundant thought leader you are called to. Okay, and I remember John Quincy Adams said that if your action inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. So are you doing that? Is your action, not just your thinking, okay? Not just when people think about a thought leader, they think, oh, thought leader is just about thinking. No, thought leader is really here. We measure thought leaders is more up from their results. And like I remember another leader mentioned about, I created my thought leadership through my hands. It's really like making into action instead of just you thinking or you just talking about it. You need to walk the talk and talk the walk. So if your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. And our thought leaders really measure our level, our attitude of our leadership based on the results we are generating, based on the values we are adding to other people. And last episode, I talked about focus on adding values every day, right? So it's really based on that kind of a service kind of spirit, or our thought leaders. It's like we want to generate that kind of results. So today we want to talk about the 9 qualities of thought leaders. So I know there are so many kind of books, right? So many learnings, inspirations talking about thought leaders. So here I want to share with you my understanding of thought leaders and what the 9 qualities are. So are you ready? Let's see which one. Feel free to comment under my video. Even though you are watching this replay, let me know which qualities you are owning. You really feel like you feel that kind of a gift inside of you, and it's like a driving force inside of you, and which one you really want to learn more, explore more, and to make it like to be created and own that new resource and treasure and gift in your life. Okay, for the thought leader. So number 1, it's really, by the way, I want to emphasize this again. I mentioned that before. Thought leaders Most people are thinking they were born. Yeah, maybe they're born as thought leaders. They have that potential. Everyone have your potential. But if you do not learn, you do not open yourself, do not like keep developing yourself and creating yourself, you could not really become a thought leader. So actually, anyone has the potential to become a thought leader, become a leader and then thought leader. And actually here I want to further develop, like to understand leader and thought leader, they still have some difference. I feel like thought leaders even have a higher purpose than the leader, because thought leader, they have more driven and hear inspirations to empower other people. And leaders, they do inspire other people to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more. And here, after this, I will share with you the 9 qualities what make the thought leaders stand out, especially abundant thought leaders here we're talking about. Okay, so there's some like a very a little bit trivial, not trivial, like a tricky difference between the normally we talk about the leader and the higher level of thought leader, and then now even the abundant thought leader. Okay, so the first quality is really a thought leader has a stronger call and a clearer purpose than majority people. We just say like maybe everyone will feel like they, not maybe everyone, right? Some people, maybe majority people really wants to get more meaning from life. That's our common human nature, right? We do not just want to live every day like an animal, just as a live, sleep, and do basic things. We really want to get more meaning from our life, from the work we are doing, want to have that feeling of we are adding values, and want to feel that we are contribute to the society, to other people, right? It's a really part of our needs, that the human basic needs, right? On the top of that was really like a realization. Many people want to realize, but our thought leaders really have that stronger call and also clearer purpose than majority people. And maybe many of them, since they were a young age, they've already felt that call, even though at that age they could not understand. But every step of their life, they will be called out. So when you look at those outstanding leaders like Tony Robbins, Brendan Burchard, those ones, they are rare, right? One of meanings. So one of the meanings, those ones that really, called out to stand out, they have that kind of outstanding courage and commitment to really put into themselves, and they have that strong self-discipline as well, that kind of stronger responsibility than majority other people. So that make them stand out to serve other people and to lead millions of people. That's the number one. So stronger call and a clearer purpose than majority other people. And the second one for the abundant thought leader, the quality is really bold, big dreams and long-term vision. And this one also differentiates them from other people. Hi, how are you? Charmaine, how are you? And we're talking about the thought leaders, the quality, 9 qualities. The second one I'm talking about is the bold, big dreams and long-term vision. Many people, they may have goals, right? This differentiates a thought leader with the majority other people, even very bold entrepreneurs. Many entrepreneurs, maybe pitifully, they may are driven by how to make more money, fulfill more like materials in their life. Of course, they want to add values to other people, but they are not like, if they are not standing out to have that bold dream and like a bigger vision that want to serve dozens of thousands of people and millions of people. And that's the difference, the vision, the dream, and how many more people they want to serve, and how well they want to develop themselves to stand out from a mediocre. So that's the fundamental driving force, and the fuel makes them different from other people. So number 2 of the 9 qualities of abundant thought leaders. And the third one is really abundant mindset. What I mean about the abundant mindset. Abundant mindset is really not just a positive mindset. It's a little bit like different. majority people may want to be positive, right? They want to have the positive thinking. So every day they could live in more like fulfillment, in more happiness and joy. They may think at that level. But thought leaders, abundant thought leaders, they have the abundant mindset. That is not just like they feel like responsibility on themselves. They put on the, they challenge themselves to have the positive thinking and abundant thinking, and at the same time, they want to use that to inspire many other people to have that kind of positive thinking as well. So it's just not like they focus on themselves. They focus more on how to serve majority other people. The more, the better. And their vision and their mindset is really holding the whole globe, the whole world on their own shoulder. Even though they know that they are just the one person, right? They know how to leverage all the, the mass, how to inspire them, how to empower them. So they put the whole world on their shoulders. And in their mindset, they put the thinking and the responsibility and the great vision for everyone in this world. So that makes them stand on a different attitude than majority other people. And by the way, if you have any questions, feel free to comment. And so I know what you may want to learn more, okay, while I'm sharing about the 9 qualities. And also feel free to comment under my video, like which qualities really resonate with you and you really want to, you feel like it's important, any inspirations you want to share under my video, okay? Feel free to comment and also ask questions. I really want to have some interactions, so make this more fun. So number 4 now, for the abundant thought leaders, a really extraordinary courage. I know everyone needs courage, right? Our entrepreneurs, especially, to explore business and create everything from scratch. We need really extra outstanding courage. But abundant thought leaders, they really need above ordinary courage, extraordinary courage to stand up from adversities. That's really important, to stand up from all kinds of life adversities that's try to put them down, and stand out to make the difference, especially in the critical times. So that's very important. In those most difficult times, the most uncertain and challenging times, those thought leaders, they will have this extraordinary courage to stand up, to lead, to give people that kind of inspiration, and have their courage to inspire other people and empower other people to become more of themselves. So that's number 4. And now number 5, self-motivated entrepreneurial spirit. And this one is really even more stronger than ordinary entrepreneurs. If everything we're talking about for our great entrepreneurs, right, abundant entrepreneurs, for our abundant thought leaders, they need an extra ounce. Everything here, extra ounces than normal entrepreneurs, even those positive, great entrepreneurs. So because abundant thought leaders, they put the responsibility on their shoulder that the vision is need millions of people. So not just a few, not just an impact of serving dozens of clients or hundreds of clients. Their vision and their mission is to lead millions and to really move forward with them and to create that kind of a momentum. So, and they want to influence at least, here I call it dozens of thousands of people, to have that level of impact, to be a thought leader, to create difference in this world. Okay, and really support people and empower people into not just the higher level and positive thinking, but it's really more into the action and create the results and difference. Now, number 7, abundant thought leaders are really master of the art of communication. right? We said like everyone needs to be good at the communication, because communication is so important in our daily life, especially for leaders, right? You need a communication, you need persuasion, you need the influence, how to get people to change their mindset and get into action to make a difference. And abundant thought leaders, especially, they're master of art of communications. They're great at public speaking. They're great at persuading people to change their beliefs, even that's years of like old beliefs and like blocks and limiting mindsets. And our abundant thought leaders will have that power, that kind of art of communication. It's not just the talking, right? It's really driven from bottom of their purpose, their mind power, and to get people change and make the transformation. So they, through their writing, their speaking, their presenting in the market, everything, that's like it's a really mastery of the art of communication. That's one of the qualities, and also you can see that is a difference abundant thought leaders can make. And from there, it's like a criteria to say who are really the abundant thought leader. Let me see if you have any questions. Impacting the world, that is me. Yeah, wonderful. Charming, yeah, I'm very happy that you said number 5. Let me see. Yeah, you are resonated with number 5. Yes, self-motivated, entrepreneurial spirit. Yes, that's really like abundant thought leader. Doesn't matter. Some of them are maybe in the entrepreneurial area, right? Some of them maybe in the corporate world. Doesn't matter where they are. Abundant thought leaders, they have that entrepreneurial spirit and always self-motivated, have that ownership. Even though they are in a corporate, right? They have that ownership. And if you, especially you're an entrepreneur and a business owner, you have like that kind of 100% ownership of what you're doing, the mission you are carrying on, and the results and transformations you want to generate. That's totally, you need to initiate that. So every abundant thought leader, fundamentally, they are also like an entrepreneur, have that kind of a spirit to initiate things and create a difference. And now, number 7, we will talk about the master of the art of communication, right? So if you have not get chance to really step up to speak, I know public speaking is so challenging, right? Last month I was at the NASDAQ to talk about my personal story. It's very challenging to me as well. And sometimes we get interviews by our partners to get on the, for example, Facebook Live or on their podcast, it's on lifetime. It could be a challenge. Any kind of great leaders, it's not like every leader is born to be leader and they are born to be great speaker. Every great speaker began as a very bad, noisy speaker. So, and as I mentioned at the beginning, abundant thought leaders, everyone has that potential to become an abundant thought leader. But you need keep developing yourself and create yourself into a thought leader. So here, like we need to challenge ourselves to do the speaking, to write, to share our inspirations, right? There's no like really a leader without sharing, without inspiring, without like getting what deep in their thoughts, in their spirit out. You need to find the best way that's suitable to you to publish that out, so that you can impact and transform more other people, right? So either you can find, some people may like blogging, some people may like speaking, use the voice, get on the podcast, right? Some other people may like to show up in front of a camera or on the stage, especially many of our abundant thought leaders, take like Tony Robbins, Brendan Burchard, Russell Brunson, those people, and like Oprah Winfrey, right? All those abundant thought leaders, they step up on the stages, lifetime, in front of thousands and dozens of thousands or even millions of people in front of them to speak. And that's a almost like an expression of all these qualities I mentioned earlier, from their core purpose, right? From their a big dream, vision, and abundant mindset, the extraordinary courage, and their self-motivated entrepreneurial spirit, and their how to say the master of the art of communication, everything of that it's a combination of that. Eventually, you need to express it. You need to present it in the market. That's a very expression of it, of all the qualities you have as the thought leader. Okay, and actually, let me see. I just by mistake skipped the step 6. The number 6 quality. Number 6 is really need a movement that positively impact many people. This one is very important criteria to differentiate abundant or thought leader with majority other, like maybe just management or like ordinary leaders. This is totally different. It's like you can really need a big movement on your mission. For example, what I'm leading, the movement I'm leading is really abundant entrepreneurship and thought leadership. This is a movement I'm leading. And what kind of actions I'm taking? I created this group on the Facebook and also on LinkedIn as well, Abundant Entrepreneurs. That's a fundamental group I'm organizing there. I have called thousands of entrepreneurs there. So am I a thought leader? I say maybe not yet there. I really wish me to be. But someday I know I have that big dream. I will get there to be the abundant thought leader, to impact. Now I may be impacting thousands of people, but my next dream is really like impact tens of thousands of people. And I know I will keep developing myself and expanding my impact and bring more contribution to other people's lives. So that's like the movement is very important. And now by creating this new theme show from the inspiration to and implementation time live with Spring, now to the abundant thought leadership live with Spring. So this is a movement I'm creating. I'm calling up more leaders, thought leaders, and abundant thought leaders to really stand up and also stand out in the market. And I also created systems to help them stand out. So this is a movement I'm driving. So that's number 6, okay? So you will influence by the movement on your mission, you will influence at least the thousands of people's thinking and their action to help them. And especially you want impact for abundant thought leaders. They will impact people like ordinary people, but also they especially focus on those leaders. Like higher level leaders will focus on like lower leaders and to help them transform so that they can impact more people. So this is like a leverage leadership. Leaders leverage leadership. And next session, actually, next episode, I will talk about those 11 leverages all the abundant thought leaders have. So, and how you can use that. So make sure that you will come back next episode, okay? So now we talked about totally already 7 qualities of thought leaders. If you have any question or comments, let me see, double check if you have questions, okay? And now number 8, it is abundant thought leaders really are leaders of elite communities on mission. What do I mean? Elite communities on mission. So they have their own tribes with clear cultures and also strong missions. I know Tony Robbins has his tribes, right? He connected millions of people, fans, loyal fans, people who are inspired by him, transformed by him, and really want to follow him to have more impact in other people's lives as well, and have more success, more like happiness in their lives. Those people, they have the clear culture. It's like for example, Tony Robbins called people into his live event, right? Unleash the power within. And another one is the next one I'm planning to attend is the Date with Your Destiny. Those ones create the communities and also like that kind of culture to bond people together, people who share that learning and know that kind of like a language. They know, for example, I worked on fire for the Unleash Power Within, right? That like event, and we call us like a fire worker, and that's like a common culture between me and some other people who attended Tony Robbins live events. Then when we say, oh, we're a life worker, we understand what that is. So that's quite unique, outstanding in the industry, right? You will not think about other people are really organizing this kind of a bold challenge and a movement. So other like if I maybe later this year I'll attend his live event, Date with Destiny, that will have some new level kind of like common language and also culture there and to bond us together. So that is the example of a perfect, not really perfect, but it's an example of a great abundant thought leaders that they create their elite communities. Those people, why I call it elite communities, because those people are really investing themselves. They are seriously committed to their life mission and what they can create, what they can grow into. So it's like not just money and their mindset commitment, everything, like their spirit commitment and their action commitment. So that's a really elite communities, and that's what you want to build up as a thought leader. Okay, and it's on a mission, and on a mission is like it's really you get your whole community on that kind of mission and get driven to generate the difference you all like committed to. It's like a common purpose and a mission. That's differentiate the community with other normal groups, like just the social networking communities, right? That's a total different. So this is a total another level of community and with the culture and the mission. Now, number 9, our last one. I believe there are so many other qualities, right? But now I picked up this top 9, I think is most important. So number 9 is really, like I mentioned last week, the episode is really focused on adding value every day. That makes the difference between the real abundant thought leader with other people who may think they are leaders, but if your actions are not really generating different results, are not really adding values, that's totally different, right? Some of our leaders may, focus on speaking, talking, and but I believe if you're really a great leader, you need to help people to get there, not just through your talk, but through really like a tangible systems, programs, products. Those those actual things can guide people into it and can help them lead, can help them learn, can help them improve what they have. So like Tony Robbins said, he has books, he has like those mastery training boot camps and those coaches and coaching programs and live events, right? All these kind of products can really equip people, equipment, and adding values and change people's lives. So just not good at communication, not just talking. A thought leader just not use their thinking to talk. Their walk their talk, and also talk the walk, and they create products and systems to help people and add values to their lives. Okay, so by the way, just show you one example. On my desk, I still have Tony Robbins. This is example 2016 Day Breakthroughs and the calendars. This is just one of his many like tangible products that can help people. So as the abundant thought leader, you want to develop your system, your programs, your products that can really help people and guide people into growth and step-by-step progressing. Okay, so that's so far. I hope you are getting great inspirations from here, and any kind of questions, any kind of a challenges, especially, yeah, I love challenges. If without challenges, we cannot grow so fast, right? Every challenge actually is an opportunity of breakthrough. So if you have any challenges in whatever you are, exploring, what business you are building, feel free to ask me. Even though you are watching the replay of this video, feel free to comment under my video. I always answer every questions and reply to every comment. Okay, thank you so much, and hope you will come back, right? Come back next episode. We'll talk about the leverages, 11 leverages our abundant thought leaders will use to make a big difference. All right, thank you so much. Have a wonderful Thursday. See you next episode. We've already started the abundant thought leadership episode, so we'll look forward to the next one. And feel free to comment and also give me some feedback and what more you want to learn, what more you really expect to for me to create, and we can actually co-create new topics and new areas. And for me, every day I'm learning, so I've been investing myself, learn from my mentors, my coaches, so keep growing and also grow with my clients. So that's a really great co-creation process. So let's grow together into abundant thought leadership. Okay, take good care. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.